Hey folks, welcome in this tutorial. This is Saurabh, and in this tutorial we are going to learn about Python string. So till now we have discussed numbers as the standard data types in Python. So in this section of tutorial we'll discuss the most important data type in Python, that is string. So string is the collection of characters surrounded by single quotes, double quotes or triple quotes. Our computer doesn't understand the character internally, so it evaluated the character as the combination of zeros and ones, that is binary. So each character is encoded in ASCII form. So we can say that Python string are also called collection of Unicode characters. So and also a string can be created by enclosing the characters or sequence into quotes. So I will show you that how to create a string. So for creating a string, just go on the Python IDLE, and here I will create a string with the name of str codexera. So here our string has been created. Now there are lots of operations we can done at this string. We can do indexing, we can do slicing and many more. I will show you all those here. So for indexing, everyone knows, if you all are learn some other languages, then you know that what is indexing is. So indexing is simply the value of every character in string from 0 to the last letter which we have in that string. So it will start from here 0, 1, 2 and so on. So that is the index number. So by using index number we can call every characters in string, and we can do many operations on that later. So I will show you that how to do that. So for indexing we use this square bracket and will put the index number of that letter which we want to get in output. So if I want to D in my output, so I will use the index of that number. So I will use 2. Now we'll see that D is here. So this is a indexing. We can do all others like this. Now we'll see that what is slicing. So we can also do slice if we want to put out some of the substring of string. So we use slicing. Slicing is the best method. Slicing is just similar to indexing, but there is a little different. We use till now it is same like indexing, but after this we use semicolon to slice something from string. So here we will get this by slicing. So this is still we have learned that indexing, how to create string, and slicing. So after this there are lots of operations we can done on string, but before that I want to show you something that string is a immutable. So it's mean that we can't modify strings value. So if we want to change any characters in our string, so we can't do that because string is a immutable. I will show you one example. Suppose here is str1 is our string. So if I want to put at the index number of 0 value a, so here it is saying that type error, string object doesn't support item assignment. So it doesn't support item assignment means we can't change the value of string. So if we are not able to change the value, so we can't delete any values. Yeah, true, we can't delete. If we want to delete something, so I will show you that we can't delete that. So if you want to delete C, so here it is saying that type object doesn't support it item deletion. So we can't delete any item from string, but we can delete whole string like this. Here we have deleted. Now we will see that string. So here no string with the name of str1. So this is the deletion of string. We can use many operators in string for combining, and for printing many string again and again. I will show you that how to do that. Suppose str1 is equal to codexera. Now if you want to print this Codex Era many times as you want, so we can do that like using multiplication sign asterisk and just put the number which you want to print it. So I want to print it 3 times, so I will put 3, and here you will get Codex Era 3 times. So this is a asterisk property. Now I will show that how to combine str1 plus str1. So here we can combine it by using plus. It is also called as concatenation of string. So now we are able to know that what is string and what we can do with string. And also there is some other properties we can do. If you want to make all the letters or all the digit, if you want to check that it is digit or not, it is letter or not, or the format of string is upper or lower, so we can do that. I will show you that. Suppose here we have created Codex Era. Now I want to make the first letter of this string capital, so we can do that like this by using the name of the string and then here you are showing that there are many example it is showing, so we want to capitalize it. So here you will see that the first letter will become a capital. What if we want to capitalize a capital, we want to make the string in a upper case, so we can also do that by using this property. So here we are able to do that. Now if you want to make it in a lower case, you can also do that by using lower. So here you will see that we are able to do that. Now I will show you that if you want to check that this string is digit or something other, so you can also do that by using str1 dot is digit. So it will give you an output in true or false. So it is false because it is not a digit. So I think you all are able to understand. I will show you that if you want to count that how many times letters present in a particular string, so you can also do that by using count. Put the letter which you want to see that how many times that letters are present in any string. So I will see that E is present 2 times in Codex Era here, 1 2. So count is used for counting the letter in particular string. So if you want to see the length of, if you want to know the length of any strings, you can use len method, and inside that put the string name. So here you will see the length of that string is 8. What if you want to see that which is a maximum letter in a string and which is a minimum letter? It will arrange this like alphabetical orders. I will show you that how we will be able to do that. We use max, and in max we'll put the string name. So here it is showing that X is the maximum max letter, means largest letter in the string in a alphabetical order. We can also use mean. So by using mean, we are seeing that A is present there, which is first element in a alphabetical order. So hope guys you are able to understand the whole thing about string. So now you will be able to do programming with string in Python, and I hope that you guys will do very well by practicing this. Without practicing you can't do anything, so please do practice as much as you can. This is the end of this tutorial. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.